Welcome to your daily cosmic weather forecast. My name's Adina. I'm an intuitive astrologer. Let's go over the energy for April 2nd, 2026. Today's energy is very emotional and very relationship focused. But there's also a strong theme around emotional growth and healing. We start the day with the moon in Libra squaring Jupiter in Cancer, and then later in the evening, the moon in Libra will oppose Chiron in Aries. So let's start with the moon squaring Jupiter. Jupiter expands whatever it touches, and the moon represents our emotions. So, emotionally, this can feel like everything is bigger today. Feelings are bigger, reactions are bigger, expectations are bigger. This can be a really positive energy if you are feeling optimistic and social and connected. This is actually really nice energy for spending time with people and having conversations and connecting with others because Libra is the sign of relationships. And Jupiter in Cancer is very nurturing, very supportive, and very emotionally generous. But because this is a square, there can also be emotional overreaction, overpromising, or overspending, or expecting too much from a situation or from another person. So the energy today can feel very big, very emotional, and sometimes a little overwhelming if things feel out of balance. Libra wants balance and harmony, and Jupiter in Cancer wants emotional security and comfort. So today, emotionally, you may be really wanting to feel supported, cared for, and understood. And if that feels out of balance in some areas of your life, that is what may come up earlier in the day. Then later in the evening, we have a very important emotional aspect, and that is the moon opposing Chiron in Aries. Chiron represents wounds, healing, and old pain that we are still working through. When the moon opposes Chiron, this can bring up emotional triggers, especially in relationships. Because Chiron is in Aries, the moon has to do with identity, independence, feeling like you are allowed to be yourself, feeling like you are allowed to choose yourself, and feeling confident in who you are. And the moon in Libra represents relationships and partnerships. So, this opposition is again highlighting the balance between self and others. This may be the kind of energy where an interaction, a conversation, or a situation triggers an old wound. So you may feel hurt more easily, you may feel misunderstood, or you may feel like you have to choose between yourself and someone else. But Chiron is not just about the wound. It is about healing the wound. So if something comes up today emotionally, it is not coming up to hurt you. It is coming up to show you what still needs healing, what still needs boundaries, what still needs honesty, and what still needs self respect. So the energy of today is very relationship focused, very emotional, and very healing oriented. The square to Jupiter makes emotions big, and the opposition of Chiron makes emotions meaningful and connected to deeper healing. So, the message for today is pay attention to what you're feeling, pay attention to what triggers you, pay attention to where things feel out of balance in your relationships, and most importantly, do not abandon yourself just to keep the peace. Libra wants peace, but Aries wants authenticity. And today is about learning how to have both, learning how to have relationships and still be yourself, learning how to care about others without abandoning your own needs. This is a day for emotional awareness, emotional growth, and emotional healing, especially within your relationships.